Things are going so badly for Donald Trump that even the judges that he put on the bench are starting to come out against him. But that's an understatement, because it's not just coming out against him and his administration. It's coming out forcefully and immediately against his administration. On Saturday, immediately following the killing of Alex Pretti in Minnesota, Minnesotan officials filed an emergency lawsuit against the Department of Justice, the FBI, which is a part of the DOJ, and the Department of Homeland Security. And in their lawsuit, they were alleging that the officers with ICE had already mishandled and may have been manipulating evidence in the killing of Alex Pretti. Immediately. And when I say immediately, I'm saying we didn't have open arguments. We didn't have the judge have to sit for hours and make a decision. But a Trump-appointed judge by the name of Eric Tostred immediately issued a ruling where he said, quote, defendants, again, DOJ, FBI, and Homeland Security, defendants, together with their employees, agents, and anyone acting in concert with them, are enjoined from destroying or altering evidence related to the fatal shooting involving federal officers that took place in or around 26th Street and Nicollet Avenue in Minneapolis on January 24, 2026, including but not limited to evidence that defendants and those working on their behalf were moved from the scene and or evidence that defendants have taken into their exclusive custody. Judge Tostred was appointed by Donald Trump in 2018. And of course, he still had Republicans in control, so Tostred got approved, and he's been sitting on the bench for 8 years now. Guy that owes his federal career to Donald Trump, right? Conservative. He's a member of the Federalist Society. That's about as far right as you can go for these judges. And he came out immediately and said, I'm putting this restraining order on Trump's own administration because the Minnesotan officials filing this lawsuit made a very compelling case that evidence is in fact being tampered with in one way or another. It's pretty difficult in a lot of instances to get a restraining order. You have to show cause. You have to show a reasonable belief that if the order is not given, bad things will happen. And even this conservative justice was like, you know what? Yeah, these guys seem like the kind of guys who are going to do bad things to this evidence. I mean, it shouldn't be shocking, right? Like, this is what a judge is supposed to do. This was the right thing, so we shouldn't be surprised when a judge does the right thing. But given the state of the country, we kind of have to be. But this is what gets me. We have already seen this administration, through Greg Bavino, through Kristi Noem, through Donald Trump himself, come out and paint a different picture for all of us than what we all clearly saw in the video. The video clearly shows ICE agents had removed the firearm that was in his waistband behind his back, so he didn't have it. They had custody of the weapon. They had him pinned to the ground while having custody of his weapon. He was subdued. He was disarmed. He also, by the way, wasn't even breaking any laws that would have warranted any of that to begin with, but they did it. And then he was executed because they didn't like him. I don't know what else to say. So when we've hit a point where the fascism is so transparent that even the conservative Federalist Society judges are like, whoa, this is a little too fascist for me, then you know we've hit a tipping point in this country. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.